Why do narcissists seem so cold? Why do cold personality people seem so cold? Let's try to avoid the word narcissist. Why do people who seem icy, why are they like that? They have to repress their natural desire to care about you. They cannot let themselves care, because caring equals vulnerability, which risks getting hurt. So they may want to care about you, but they have to repress that need to care. They cannot allow themselves to care about you, because that means they might get hurt. So that is why they seem so icy and cold. They can't care. They have learned that caring will get their heart shattered. Caring about a person will get your heart sliced to pieces. That is why they are so afraid of caring about you. They have to close that part of themselves off. Who knows what they're really thinking? We all want to pretend like we have their brain. We don't. Who knows what they're really thinking? Who knows what people are really thinking? But they definitely seem like, I feel like I could disappear right in front of this person and they would not care at all. They might even be happy. That's the feeling you get, right? Because they're afraid to care about you. They're afraid of getting hurt if they care about you. If they allow themselves to care about you, they might get hurt. That's what they were trained to believe, due to their own hardships, which were very severe. That's why they are so afraid. Their hardships were very severe. So how do we show them that it's okay to care? It's okay to care. It's okay to love. It's okay to take down that wall and allow yourself to care. We're all afraid of caring, right? Because we've all been hurt and we've all hurt people. And it's scary to care. Caring is scary. Okay, you build that attachment. The attachment gets broken, and so does your heart. So I'm just going to be an island and not care. It's not the way either. Well, without going off on a whole tangent about caring and how caring is, well, yeah. That is why they are afraid to care about you. They're afraid to care. Afraid is not the word. Utterly essentially, completely terrified to care. They had it that rough. That is where that just that viciousness, just the viciousness. There's kind of that baseline viciousness. You know, we can all get vicious, right? I've been vicious at times. But it's just this baby, just so quick to get vicious, so quick to take it down as far as it'll go. Because they have been taught that caring about people, caring about anything means I'm going to get ripped apart. just keep in mind, it's not so much you sometimes. Maybe, you know, it's all about just this overwhelming fear of everything they are they are surviving with. They're afraid to care about you. That's why they seem like they don't care about you. Maybe they do really care about you. And it tortures them so much to not be able to show that they care about you. Maybe. So just keep in mind that they're torturing themselves. They're really torturing themselves. Maybe they want to show so bad that they can love. They do. I know they do. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want to show love to people? I know they do. And that's where that self-torture comes. They just won't allow themselves. They won't allow themselves, and it tortures them. So when you really stop and think about how this person's really suffering more than I am. Living with that fear. The fear that they live with. Is it ever going to change? I don't know. Can they ever learn? Can they ever allow themselves to feel anything? They don't allow themselves to feel anything. They don't allow themselves to feel resentment towards their abusers. They've suppressed that way down in it. I'm not being abused. I'm not being abused. This abuser is great. This abuser loves me. I'm not being abused. They've suppressed their resentment and anger. Way down inside. They took a pipe cleaner and really stuffed it down in there. So resentment is way down in there. What was that other thing I was going to say? I hate that. Let me just fly through your head. I have to rewind the video. Everything, just resentment. Oh. They have also suppressed their natural ability to love and nurture and care. They've suppressed that way down. Another pipe cleaner. They've suppressed everything. They show anger, but they're afraid to show that resentment towards their trauma, their abusers. It comes out as anger. Because they're so frustrated from having to hide everything. So the iciness is not so much you, unless you seriously did something really wrong to them, you know, and you're at fault, yeah. Sometimes we do wrong. It's not all them, okay? But just out of the blue, what was that for? Iciness, like, I didn't even do anything. I'm just standing here quiet, like, what did I, like, that kind of thing. It just seems like it's always there. Like, where does that come from? All the pipe cleaner action, just everything is stuffed down, and it wants to come out so bad, but they won't let it because they're so afraid of getting hurt. It's the kind of trauma they went through. So just keep in mind, it's not so much you. Don't take it so personally. You're gonna take it personally at first. You take it personally at first, right? You just stop, pause, breathe. It's the way they were programmed to be. And they kind of can't help it. Don't take it so personally.